Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited. Today is 14, 15, day 15. I don't know how to count. Let's take this out and move this aside and zoom in. You'd think I would get this down, this routine down, but it's new to me every day. That's the wonderful fun of having a bad memory. My wife teases me all the time about remembering movies. You know, there's a whole period of my life where I didn't see any movies, and that was nursing school. No TV and no movies. There was a few sporting events like the Toronto Maple Leafs, I think got kicked out of the semifinals by Calgary, and I think Wayne Gretzky had a back injury and he was on the bench and we were winning and they said put Wayne Gretzky out. He came out, scored, and it was like, are you kidding me? Does this guy ever stop? So that was it for Toronto. And then we did see the Toronto Blue Jays win the oh, I got two different things here. Well, we'll see. Maybe that's so. This is the next project. So these are all elements I love. Of course, the leather. Oh my gosh. So I decided to just do, this is unfinished. I haven't done anything to its raw edge and basically just cut a circle out. I used my scissors for this. You can see some inconsistencies and stuff, but you know what? When you're wearing them in an earring like this, you don't really see it. And then I put a hole. So I've got that disc ready. You don't have to add leather, or if you have some other element that you can put as the background. Here's the thing, we should do some of these too, is the faux leather works really well for this too. So, and with the faux leather, you can always double side it, so you can take two of these and glue them together, and then you have a beautiful texture both ways. So then I have these lovely gold-plated leaf or fed leaf is right earrings that I got from BB Craft. They were super cheap, like I don't know if it was 50 or 100 of these for really cheap. These I can't remember where I got them. They might have been a gift from somebody. They're super cool, but you can use whatever you have. You might be able to get something like this at Michael's in their strung beads. And then these here I just got from, I'm thinking BB Craft, but you know what? I think it's Shipwreck beads. And these are cathedral beads, or propeller. They have this rounded edge and then the faceted. They're hard to see because of the color. There we go. They're really pretty. But just use whatever you have. And these lovely leaves. So I left the leaves flat to kind of go with the thing. And it looks like a lemon or an orange, depending on. I actually have some orange leather. I should do an orange one. So that's it. You need a large jump ring. I'm using, I think this is a size 7 or 8, 18 gauge. I have, yeah, I have, you don't need a head pin. I've got one of these here we're going to use for this guy here. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's just put that on like that. And I did a wrap with this. I think this wire is soft enough. I find it's really hard to do, so kind of bear with me here. Let me get my round nose pliers. So I've got my round nose, but we'll start by bending the wire. So if you see what I've got there, I've got about 3 wraps. So something to about there. Take and push. Oh, this one's really hard. Don't ask me how I turned that. So do kind of a 90 degree. Then go ahead and take your round nose pliers, and depending on the size of the loop, you're going to change where you put your pliers. So I think right about there. So then take your thumb and you can roll it around, then release and then turn this to the other side like that, and that's what you're going to have. So you can hang on to it with these and then bring this around. Actually, I kind of like doing that, and I'll tell you why. It keeps the shape the same. If I use another pair of pliers, sometimes this might pull it smaller, which I don't want. So then take your other pliers and see if you can get that wrapped around the base. It's not the prettiest, I apologize. I don't know how I managed it on the last one. Just be careful. I can hear the crystal crunching a bit. That's not good. I have had so many people try to help me to learn how to rap. And I don't mean singing rap. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm going to cut this now. That little piece that's left, being careful not to damage my crystal. And get rid of that piece. So you can see it's sticking out a bit here. So I'm going to take my finest ones here. They're nice for this. And I'm going to straighten this out first. There. And grab the other pliers to hold my loop. And then turn that little tail and try and get it in there. It's still sticking out a bit. There it is. Kind of hard to show you, but I'm sure you've done this before. It's slightly sticking out, but it's not going to hurt anything. And I'm just going to straighten this out there. Okay, so now for this one, so we're going to attach this one to this and to everything. We're going to use a big jump ring to attach the leaf and the leather together. And I'm checking which side. Sometimes these, because they're pressed, one side is sharper. I'm going to do it this way. I don't think it matters. Let's get that in there like that. And like that. I am going to actually leave that open because I was kind of getting ahead of myself because I want to, oh, this guy's got to go on there too. It still looks crooked. Okay, so this is going to go on the front. So I'm just going to hook that on like that. Okay, so this one here, there's no wrap. I'm just checking. I'm going to cut that little ball off. You can use wire too, like. So I'm just going to, this is easy because we're not going anywhere. Just round and round. So bring your tool back this way and press with your thumb, and what that does is it positions your opening on the middle part of your wire. Put your bead on. And I think we're going to cut it to about there. It might be a bit too much. We'll see. Can always cut more off after. But you can't, no takes backsies. Turn and turn. And that did it. I'm just going to straighten them out. There. See if this one's, yep, that one's straight. So let's close this one up completely there, and we'll adjust that one. So this is going to go on here as well. So let's put that on and grab our jump ring. That. So everything's on there. Looks a bit crazy. Wouldn't be Emma's beading channel if... let's close that. Perfect. I'm just going to bring that around to the back. There. Grab your brown bead. So now everything's in the position you want it, like that. We're going to open this one because these are, they're closed, so you can't. And I'm just going to, because these go from side to side, this loop needs to go front to back. And if you look, when they sit this way to show off your earring, they're actually going almost side to side. So take your pliers and grab onto both ends of your, where your bead is. Like, let me, there, like that. Okay. We want this one to go front to back. So actually I'm going to pick it up this way. And I'm just going to turn it. Let me see if I got it all the way. Yep, I did. Normally, I like to get the opening to the back of the earring. But you know what? I don't want to start twisting too much. So let's just open this and hook it on. And hook. I think I need to open it a little bit more. Make sure that it's on the correct way. Like that. So let's close this. Just like that. There we go. If you want your leaf in a certain position, you can always put a dab of glue on the edge of it and it will stay in that position like that. But I like earrings that move around, but it does look nice on the side. So there you go. There is these lovely earrings. Let me open these up. Ta-da! Very fresh looking, nice and big. So I've been doing a lot of dainty little earrings. So here's some nice big ones. Take care, everybody, and thanks for joining me in this 30-day challenge. It's a lot of fun. It really helps me with my mood and motivates me and inspires me. So I really appreciate it. And I love talking to everybody. So there you go. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Bye for now.